The highest path is learning to have sex without ejaculating, still having orgasms, therefore getting all of the benefits of semen retention. Hey, what's up guys? I'm Jonathan White. I'm here to help you master your sexual energy so that you can magnetize your ideal life through sexual kung fu. All right, so I want to give you guys 5 steps to mastering semen retention. This is how you make it a lifestyle. Anyone can go and retain their semen for a week, 2 weeks and say, oh, I'm a semen retention master. But the key is making it part of your lifestyle, making it sustainable. How do you make it sustainable? That's what I'm going to break down and share with you in this video. So the first step to semen retention mastery: stop watching porn. Porn is depleting your energy, it's depleting your focus, it's throwing off your dopamine levels, it's basically making you an addict. So the first key is to remove porn from your life, because then you'll no longer have that excessive sexual stimulation that's driving you to masturbate, to ejaculate again and again. And I'll go a bit beyond this to say, if you're on social media, if there's certain accounts that you're following that are, posting images that are triggering you, unfollow them. Clean up your feed and filter a bit what you're allowing to come into your field, because, everything is having an effect on you. And especially when you're trying to transition into the semen retention lifestyle, you have to be careful about the information that you're consuming and the things that your eyes are absorbing. And that leads us to step 2, which is create new habits in your life. So to get rid of porn, to stop watching porn, you need to create new patterns, new habits that you do. And the key here is to create some sort of pattern break, right? What is a pattern break? So you're used to watching porn this certain time of day or whatever, like, oh, it's 7 o'clock at night. This is when I sit down on the computer, and this is when I usually spend time on Pornhub, browsing through videos and jerking off, right? So you need to bring something else in to your life, something else that occupies your time and your energy and is more fulfilling than watching porn. Some great things to do are joining a gym, go work out. When it's the time that you're usually looking at porn, go work out at the gym, crush a workout. You'll get a natural dopamine release that you actually worked hard for. You'll feel really good, and you'll be much less likely to want to go watch porn. You'll feel accomplished. There can be other things as well, creative projects, spend this time studying, something new, something that excites you, learning business skills, things like that, or go call up a friend, go hang out with friends, meet with a social group, something like that, something to shift that pattern of looking at porn. And another thing you can do is, if you're constantly triggered throughout the day to watch porn, you have a plan, something that you do instead of watching porn. So, okay, anytime I have the urge to look at porn, instead of doing that, I'm going to take an ice bath, or do 100 push-ups, or run 5 miles, something like that. So the thing is, you have a go-to plan. You have it prepared. Write it down so that you know what you're going to do when you're having the urge to look at porn. Step 3 is strengthen your willpower. And really, by following step 2, this is one of the foundations for strengthening your willpower, but you want to take it to the next level. Let's face it, it takes willpower to practice semen retention. When you've had this habit of ejaculating every day for years, I was ejaculating almost every day for 10 years. That's quite a pattern built in, right? So you need to strengthen your willpower so that you're able to overcome, not step back into old patterns, and make semen retention a sustainable lifestyle. Develop the willpower to keep going every day and going against the grain, because that's what we're doing practicing semen retention. We're rebels. We're doing something different. We're improving ourselves. So how do you strengthen your willpower? Again, join a gym. Physical exercise is a great way to strengthen your willpower. You just do it. You just go and do it. Stop thinking about it. Stop saying, oh, it's too hard, it's this and that. Just do it. Get off your ass, go to the gym and work out 3 or 4 times a week, and just notice how much more driven you feel in your life. I think meditation is another great way to strengthen your willpower. You learn to achieve mental clarity, calmness, balance. You learn to tune in with your inner mind and to really see things with clarity when you have a meditation practice. So I think having a meditation practice is very valuable for increasing willpower and for practicing semen retention. Having a practice like yoga, qigong, tai chi, these things are going to build your willpower as well. And this daily practice starts to build you up. You start to feel good. You start to feel energized because you're doing things that benefit you. You're doing things that keep you clear, balanced. You keep your energy flowing, and you will have such a strong reference point. Your baseline level becomes so much higher than most people, and therefore you will have the willpower to not fall back into old patterns that pull you back down to these lower levels. Step 4, move your energy. This is very, very crucial when you're practicing semen retention. You know, it's one thing just to stop ejaculating and build up all the sexual energy, but it's another thing, and the next step is to move it throughout your body. So there's various ways to do this. Breath work can help you to move your energy. Certain forms of yoga, Qigong. Check out my Qigong playlist. Check out my breathwork playlist. Those are some great practices which will keep your energy flowing, keep your sexual energy flowing. You'll be open, you'll be clear, and this sexual energy will be constantly having a purpose. It'll have a mission, a destination. Otherwise, it just builds up and then it starts to control you. But when you're constantly in motion, when you're constantly moving your energy, doing these internal practices, it keeps you fluid and in the zone, really. And it will be a much more sustainable lifestyle for you to practice semen retention. And then step 5 is learn to have sex without ejaculating. And I think this is really the highest goal, you know, or at least it should be, of semen retention, because, you know, it's one thing to be single and you're retaining your semen. It's quite easy, you know, but it's another thing once you get into a relationship, it's easy to go back into those old sexual habits of just, you know, having sex and ejaculating. You know, you still lose energy when you ejaculate, whether or not it's during sex. You know, I will say it's significantly less of a drain during sex, but you're still losing energy and it's unnecessary. You can learn to have orgasms without ejaculating. Then you can be as sexually active as you want and still get all of the benefits of semen retention. And in my opinion, the benefits are even higher because sex is a tremendous act of generating energy. If you're having sex in the right way, you know, when you're doing tantric practices to deeply connect with your partner, you're consciously exchanging your energy, you're having these full body expansive orgasms that charge you up with this sexual energy. It is absolutely incredible. So it's very important that you learn how to do this, or else, you know, you'll practice semen retention for a little while, then you meet a hot girl, you start having sex, and you just go back again to this lifestyle of just constantly ejaculating. And you don't want to be celibate at the same time. I mean, maybe you do, but it doesn't work for most people. So in my opinion, the highest path is learning to have sex without ejaculating, still having orgasms, therefore getting all of the benefits of semen retention. And that's really the final frontier, you know? It's easy to retain your semen when you're just by yourself, but having sex and retaining your semen, it's a bit of a challenge, but once you get there, then you're truly a master, and then you get the highest benefits of semen retention. So how do you have sex without ejaculating? You have to learn to control your energy during sex. You know, breathe through the microcosmic orbit. You know, check out my video on the microcosmic orbit. Move your sexual energy throughout the orbit and get to know, you know, the point at which once you hit it, you ejaculate, right? We'll call it the point of no return. Once you hit this point, there's no going back, you're ejaculating. So learn to get close to that point, you know, still experiencing this orgasmic pleasure, but not going over, you know. And when you really learn to tune into your body during sex, you know, by breathing deeply, instead of like focusing solely on getting to this point of ejaculatory orgasm, which most men are completely focused on, instead of that, you relax during sex. You just enjoy the sensations, you know, focus on your partner, focus on the sensations in your body, keep your breath deep, keep that energy moving, and then you'll start to have these subtle, they'll start out subtle, but they become very powerful, these full body orgasms. So this is how you become a master of semen retention. Again, step 1, stop watching porn. Step 2, create new habits. Step 3, strengthen your willpower by going to the gym, working out, exercising, practicing meditation, doing yoga, you know, something. Step 4, keep your energy moving through internal practices like yoga, meditation, Qigong, through internal practices such as Qigong, breathwork, meditation, yoga. Step 5, learn to have sex without ejaculating. So thank you for watching this video. I hope that this supports you in your semen retention path. Drop a comment below. Let me know how you're doing on your semen retention journey. I would love to hear. If you want to learn how to really master your sexual energy and how to have sex without ejaculating, still having full body orgasms, check out my course, Multi-orgasmic Man. I'll put a link in the description. I open registration for it every 3 months. The next round is in April 2020. Make sure you grab my free ejaculation control guide. There's a link in the video description below. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.